Every choice begins with a countdown. And every countdown hides a question. The past doesn't disappear. It gathers, waiting to open. I thought the door to heaven was somewhere out there. A world built to look perfect always smiles first. But perfection, when engineered, casts the longest shadows. The higher the world rose, the more I felt myself fall. They promised I could rewrite tomorrow. But tomorrow repeats itself. They even made the journey to heaven feel flawless. Every face around me looked like the life they were told to want. Perfection slipped, and for half a second, the truth leaked through. A whole carriage of victories copy-pasted into human faces. In the glass, I didn't see heaven, just someone too tired to believe in it. 58 minutes to decide if I wanted a brand new ending. The more they glowed, the more I felt myself disappear. I had a life people envied, and a home even Echo refused to visit. The things I packed away weren't objects. They were exits I never took. This was the first heaven I ever believed in, and the first one I abandoned. When heaven broke, I turned the memory into a warning instead of a compass.
Before we migrate your life, what does heaven look like for you?
Heaven is a life where the ending doesn't hurt. This was the heaven they promised. Height, light, and nothing in the way. I had the version of success we're trained to worship, and it still felt like watching someone else's highlight reel. 847 unread messages, and not one I knew how to answer. Outside, I'd built a golden version of myself. Inside the glass, I was just someone eating alone at 3 a.m. The higher heaven lifted me, the smaller my life became. Turns out, you can stand above the world and still not be anywhere close to heaven. The day heaven cracked, the world learned how to whisper around me. Someone tried to leave me light, but all I learned was how to live in the shadow. Home used to be where we built heaven. After that day, it became proof that heaven can leave. I kept thinking I'd call back later, as if later was a guarantee. The room stayed the same. I was the one who aged around the ache. When I couldn't fix the ending, I built a system to control every beginning. Doing what? Standing inside a life that loved me, and still searching for a door ranked. Another future was always there, less shiny, more alive. For the first time, heaven felt human. So when it started to fade, I begged like a child. When heaven stripped away the noise, it left me alone with the truth. I'd spent years editing the version of me I could live with, and avoiding the one who was actually in pain. Every escape I dreamed of always left something behind. On one side, people with nothing, overflowing with each other. On the other, someone with everything, eating dinner in the mausoleum. I'd spent my life chasing the richer planet and starving the one place I actually lived. Heaven wasn't a world to escape to. It was a courage I'd never let touch my heart. Every system I built tried to fix the future. This was the first time I was asked to rewrite the beginning. Life was still calling me back, to chairs I'd left empty, to people who never closed the door. For the first time, I let the fantasy die before I did. Heaven wasn't a reset button. It was learning to hold what broke without running. The city didn't change, the tower didn't shrink. I just stopped outsourcing heaven to them. Heaven isn't afterlife. Heaven isn't after success. Heaven begins the day you rewrite your beginning, instead of escaping the ending you created.